What's up guys, I'm at Alpha Labs and this is my studio. Most importantly, I use Adam Audio A3Xs for monitors with the ribbon tweeters. Pretty sick. And they don't have any bass in them really at all, so I use also Adam Sub 7, which is pretty thunderous. Really gets the job done, to be fair. There's not really any frequencies that they don't hit, so I don't really feel any need to upgrade. For keyboard, just use the M Audio Keyrig 49. Pretty standard, but like I said, yeah, again, just does the job really. And then for an interface, I use the Line 6 tone port UX8, which powers the monitors and also allows me to record with my Rode microphone. Alright, so for this track, Nightfall, I started on the drums. I always start on the drums because I find it's quite hard to write a song to no beat, really, I guess. Yeah, so we got these two kicks which actually sound horrible. I really didn't like them, so I had to oversample them, just exporting them out as they were and then putting them back in, but they're from the samples. It's layered from this one. Which is more of a metal kick than a drum bass kick, to be honest. But layered with this one, which is more of a sort of knocky sound rather than heavy. It's pretty heavy. And then I exported that and put it back in, put it through some more EQage and some, yeah, just EQ in fact. Just giving it that. Just get the spectrum analyzer up. So yeah, I kind of use this a lot as well when making beats, just to make sure everything's hitting in the right frequencies and that. You see there's not really a great deal of stub there, just trying to leave room, I guess. And then that is layered with this snare, which is one of my pre-processed ones. It's kind of like just for the umph, I guess, the tightness, and then gives it kind of some mid-range, kind of stops it sounding so MIDI, I guess. And then this last snare, which is, yeah, again, it kind of sounds horrible and doesn't really make sense, but like when you put it with the rest, it kind of adds, I don't know, some sheen, I guess. And then use a white noise layer, which I use quite a lot, just to give it some more high end. The kick and snare together are just that. And then the rest of it is pretty easy. Once you got that done, the snare took ages and the kick was kind of annoying because I had a few versions of this song with like a really rubbish kick, and then I had to, like I said, oversample it and make it sound better. And then, yeah, like I said, the rest of it is a lot easier because it's just filling out the layers really. So just put the kick and snare and then just put them on top. You've got one shuffle. Already it's sounding pretty like together, and then put another one on, which is just kind of like, I've got it gated as well, but without anything. It's not really supposed to do anything other than just add sort of like a shuffle, I guess. And then got some cymbals, nothing special, keeping the beat as always. And then another cymbal. I've actually got one hi-hat on that side and one hi on that side, so it's got like a, feels like you're surrounded by hi-hats, I guess. It only really works if you're listening on headphones. It kind of gets lost if your mixer's played in mono. But some hats and some crashes, and that is all my drums. I have them all sidechained as well, I should say, from the kick and the snare, just to make sure that the only hits that are really shining through when the kick and snare coming through is obviously just them. Together. But no, it's pretty much it for drums. And then I'll just export them all and put them into an arrangement file, because otherwise the CPU doesn't really like it and you've got too many things going on at once. And then I'll put it through my patented, it's not patented, I would say that, but my little drum method, which is I'll put one layer on, like this, hit compression off, and then I'll put another one on, it'll just distort like the crap out of it. Sounds pretty nasty, but like when you layer them together it kind of adds like a top end to it, I guess. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for drums, like I say. And the rest was, I don't know, I guess for the rest of the track, just sort of, once you got the drums, that's half the battle done, really. The sub's really easy, you just put it on low, pass it to 70 Hz, and like, kind of compress the fuck out of it. And then it's always there. The leads were pretty epic, to be fair. There's quite a lot going on for me. I wanted to make a really minimal song, but it didn't really happen after the first, like, 2 weeks of writing on it. It kind of just got ridiculous. But I've got this main melody which is just layered up loads. Top layer, bass layer, and then mid layer. I've got them all like, basically the leads are sort of split into 2 bits, which is this lead, obviously, and then every other lead, which would be these ones. And they're more like atmospheric than focus leads. I've just got one more bit of advice to give anyone who's producing out there. It's especially helpful when mixing down and mastering and stuff, is if you put in a guide track, like for me on this one, that's what it is, probably a sub-focus. It is sub-focus. Yeah, you put that on and put a put like a spectrum analyzer on your master out, you can see exactly where all of his things are hitting. And then it makes it really easy for you to reference where all your things are hitting. Other than that, I've been Alpha Labs, you've been very patient, and this is my track, Nightfall. Enjoy.